Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it out, because we didn't really find anything of active importance. I went to go get those stones and stuff. The only thing of importance is right here, this generalized area. That's where the fire dragon shows up. So I wanted to go down there and mark at least a nice spot. But the fire dragon wasn't there, so it's not like I really did anything. I didn't find any shrines, but I figured I'd at least mention that. Cut it out, because, eh. Ah, it's the tiny traveler, who told me about how you helped him, brother. Here's a reward for you. Hylians like you need this sort of thing, right? No. I don't, but thanks. Okay, then I took my painkiller, so I guess it's time to meet up with Yunobu. Disrespected Daruk's legacy, but if I'm not there to give Rudania a good walloping... Are you telling me you don't know about Daruk, the Goron champion? See that statue up there? That's Daruk.
I think I'm finally getting the hang of controlling this divine beast. I tell you what, sure is a blast piloting a toy like this around. Let those other champions know. They better eat their gravel if they want to keep up with Daruk. Speaking of which, can you believe this view? Just look at all those delectable rocks sprinkled on those mountains. Mighty tasty. I may not know a whole lot about this Calamity Ganon thing, but mark my words, I'll protect this land of ours to the death. Right, little guy? Hey, by the way, congrats on becoming the princess's appointed knight. That's a really big deal, protecting the king's daughter. No pressure. Seriously, though, the princess is a strong personality. So strong, she can't quite see the range for the peaks. Remember that, and you'll be fine. Huh? What the? So what was I saying? That was a little strange. As far as I know, Death Mountain has been quiet for decades. But if the mountain is shivering enough to send down a bunch of boulders that size, then never mind. Forget I said anything.
What's gotten into you? Hylians are strange. Anyway, Yunobu is actually a descendant of the great Daruk. That's why that slacker can use Daruk's protection. He used it to protect himself when we fire him at Rudania. That's the only way we can chase that blasted beast away. We have no choice because normal cannonballs are no good against him. Alright, that's enough out of me. Time to go drive off Rudania. Yeah, just peachy. Dumb traveler. Of course I'm not okay! I'm afraid I won't be going anywhere today. I hate to put you on the spot, but can you please go help tell Yunobu that I'm gonna have to cancel for today? You should be at the Elden Bridge. Now, there's gonna be a storied memory for each of the champions that counts in addition to. So, I want to say... No, that was memory number 4. Well... yeah, it gives you the correct order and shit like that. There's one for each champion is the idea. So they had this straight line set up and ready for you to go follow that made a whole bunch of sense. But because I decided to follow the marker instead of looking at the map, I ended up going this, like, insanely stupid way. I was like, alright, let's go to the shrine, climb over this little area, and then that should be a shortcut, and it just didn't end up happening. And my luck with climbing continued to fall. So at that point I just kind of gave up and said, fuck it, I'll just go around instead of going through. I ended up finding at least a couple things, but right there when I looked at the map was when I realized, yeah, this is a mistake. I definitely did something wrong. And I walked in the lava because I thought it was shallow enough where you could just walk across it, like it was more of a decoration than it was just lava. So that was a nice little fun mistake on my part. I was just like, oh, whoops. Man, walking around this thing was frustrating, though. I was just like, well, we're already committed. Let's just finish up and go to it. But yeah, just know that if you're not retarded, there's a straight line for you. And climbing around this stuff was not fun because I don't get to use my climber's gear and take advantage of that. Okay, so I took like the absolute worst possible route from what they wanted me to do, but I found a shrine, so who cares? And even then, the shrine's actually on the walking path. Oh, jeez. Do I hit it? That's the problem, is like I'm kinda... No. Can I get my air back? Yeah. Ow! Don't do that, Link. Yeah, that's what I want. I'm pretty sure it's like a really easy way to do this. And I'm just like, how does it do again? Silver rupee, that will do. I think the idea is just to do this. And that's it. Bye-bye. Pretty simple. Yeah, you're doing great, kid. You want some of this? That is the best thing about... Oh shit. Quickly, stun! I'm aiming at this guy, actually. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. The other guy, he's dead. Quickly, stun. Grab his stuff before it disappears. Surprise, bitch! Wow, you're crazy strong. You saved me again. Yeah, sure did. Now, get out of the way before you end up burning up all my stuff. Thanks for saving me. I would have been in real trouble if you hadn't shown up when you did. Still no sign of boss. Not coming, but why? After we went through all this trouble to get the painkillers didn't end up working. Well, if boss can't help, there's nothing else we can do. I suppose I'll just head back now. You're not going back, but why? What? You're gonna try and board the Divine Beast? What do you think you are, Lord Daruk? It's dangerous to go there. Though I guess if we awaken it force, it might be possible. But why risk it? Well, I don't really get it, but I'm sure you have your reasons. The problem is good old boss raised the Bridge of Eldin, which it's changed quite a bit, in case you haven't noticed, to make sure that the main divine beast couldn't get over here. In order to get where Dunya is, we'll have to find a way to get the Bridge of Eldin back down. Boss would normally use the cannon to lower it, but we can't get access unless we fire something out. Boss can't come down here, then he can't use the cannon to lower the bridge, that means we're out of luck. Oh! It occurs to me that you know how to use the cannons, don't you? Maybe we can do it after all. Let's just do it to help boss sometimes. Yeah. Yep. 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 After a while, you realize they're just talking a little bit too much. No. I don't think there's a way you can screw this up. I think it's just... Did it say we put our heads together? Yep. Let us go, friend. What are you doing? Well, then why are you running the other way, you dumbass? Let's go. Oh yikes, the sentry is always a nuisance no matter where or how many times they are. If you find one, Donnie will go nuts and cause Death Mountain to erupt. I always get spotted and need the magma bombs raining down one after another. If boss were here, he'd get the magma bombs away like they were nothing. I don't think he'd be able to do that, and I don't want to cause you any trouble. The best idea is for me to give you a signal. Yep. Use the horse call. A whistle, that's a great idea. When I hear your whistle, either stop. Yep. Yep. I understand. Whoa, I thought it was... Oh, I guess it was always that button. Whoops. Alright. So, I'm gonna go... I'm not sure how I'm gonna edit this. Most of me is saying fast forward this part because it could take a while, and again, this is going to be a while for us to get where we need to go. Are you following me or not? Okay. Alright, this is probably just gonna be 5 minutes of rambling about dumb shit because this just took that long. So this part, as a result, is a little bit shorter than the average one. But to compensate for that, we're going to end up probably, haven't edited it yet, getting a longer part for the Divine Beast, where we're actually dealing with that, because that's all going to be live commentary as to where no fast-forwarding bullshit. This ended up taking about 20 minutes, so, like, I don't really feel bad about it. I wasn't exactly thinking, I was just like, okay, let's just not talk. I don't know, I just wasn't talking out of habit. Getting this guy to die was, like, impossible. It's just like, hey, do you want to do something simple? No? Okay. And it was kind of a nightmare. But the idea is it's just an escort mission. Use the whistle from Epona, any horse, to go ahead and control Homeboy. This is because there's going to be other missions similar to this. Not quite. I feel like this one's probably the worst of it. The rest are probably going to be faster paced when dealing with Divine Beasts. I don't know if I'm going to say 100% that we will fast forward them or not. Like in my mind, the only one that really that stands out would be long and tedious would be the Varuta one. I was trying to think of the name. But yeah, as you progress, you end up reaching these checkpoints where you go ahead, you shoot them out of the cannon, and then 3 shots, and that's it. It takes a while, and just dealing with all these turrets was pretty annoying. But the idea you're looking for is up above, this is the spot I'm thinking of. They give you easy ways to kill it. I don't know why the stasis thing didn't work. I was hoping it would. Oh yeah, and then I get unfortunately chained and beaten to oblivion. So it's like you get hit once, and then I get hit again, and then I get hit off the mountain, which I'm waiting for, and then it just puts me right back in the way again. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fun, that's fair. That was some annoying shit right there. I was like, can I play the video game? The answer was no. So, yeah, that was, I don't even know, man. Just dealing with that was annoying. And I guess at this point I decided, alright, is there anything up here? And sure enough, this is where they give you the easy solution. Just magnesis, bop 'em, one hit kill. And you could probably take the box with you. Why I didn't, I'm not entirely sure, because I tried going for that and it just didn't work. I was too far away. Yeah, the lack of hearing I find incredibly annoying too. This isn't just Shinobu, this is also just horses in general. Sometimes it's like, oh, you're too far away, they can't hear you. I'm like, what the fuck's even the point of having a horse then? Because you know what the great thing about Ocarina of Time was, or Twilight Princess was, where you could be halfway across the map and then just blow a thing and they just teleport to you. This is a case of where it's like realistic is not working in my favor, so I don't like it. I prefer the bullshit that makes no sense and is convenient for me. That was very much appreciated. I like those features. Bring them back, please. Anyway, that was shot number 2. You don't have to like do any sort of timing games. Apologize for any of the dialogue, but it's all just needless flavor text. All you gotta do is just adjust it and then just shoot him right at it. And then right here it's looking like a harsh minefield, but again, just go ahead, climb up and look for something to magnesis to try and do. And again, climbing is just the worst fucking thing in the world. I decided to run for it, and I'm like, I just want this stuff. And I just went for it and got it. I fell for their trap, I suppose, but yeah, just it's relentless. And the music playing actually is, of course, is the music that would be accompanying the scene. Now, in case I do end up having to fast forward the Gerudo one, be warned that the Gerudo, I can't find an extension of the Gerudo music. Because the dude who's like, hey, look at me, I extend all the musics, he just extends what he feels like extending. So there's like a lot of times where that's not even the complete soundtrack. So that's kind of annoying. It's like, hey, I got 3 of the 4. You wanna get the 4th one, jackass? He just doesn't care. Or doesn't know, one of the two, I'm not entirely sure. But, yeah, go ahead, I'm taking advantage of their own weapons, using them against them, but Sledgehammer wasn't exactly the best way of doing it, or at least wasn't my favorite, but I got the job done. Sometimes you get a little bit too used to playing around with stasis, and you think you have it equipped when you actually have bombs.
That was so cool! You really put a licking on that thing, Link. It's time to finish the job. This is our big chance.